Hello, my dear love. How are you today? Okay, so the first thing, there's a lot that happened to you, or there's a lot of things happening around you where you have almost forgotten to look and appreciate your blessings. Let's say you have a very heavy heart, you have gone through a lot of trauma, and you don't feel like you used to feel earlier. You feel numb, you feel numbness, a lot of numbness. So, because of this, you're not able to recognize the blessings in your life, the happiness in your life. Also, another thing is there are people in your life that are good people, that are nice people. This could even be only one single person. But what's happening is because of all the noise around you, because of all the trauma and all the people betraying you, it's almost like they are hidden under this layer of your trauma and everything. It's like all the other people and the other people's bullshit is hiding this good person. It's almost like there's a lot of good things and good people on this planet, right? And what happens is when we listen to something bad, something negative, some our own personal experiences that's making us feel very low, we tend to ignore the good people, the good things, the good side of things. A message for you is that gratitude brings more blessings. Appreciate the things and people around you. This often happens, right? Where we forget to acknowledge the people that are giving us good things, that are giving us good feelings, that are always harboring good emotions towards us, good intention towards us. They make us feel seen, heard, they make us feel happy. But somehow we get so absorbed in our own sadness, in what we're going through, right? Something that's heavy, something that's weighing us down. Sometimes we forget the good people in our life, the good people in the society, the good in the world. So as you count these good things in your life, the more that you're grateful for these good things in your life, the more blessings you will receive. This is one message for you. Another message is stop. Okay, another message for you is you can't help someone that doesn't need it or does not know to acknowledge and receive it. Put your attention where it's needed instead. Thank you for helping people regardless. This message is pretty clear. A lot of you are like this. As I always say, this collective, whenever I um come here for a message, it's always like you are people with the most beautiful hearts, the most amazing hearts. You are people that has a lot of empathy for people. You have a lot of goodness in you. You are a very pure hearted person, a very pure soul, right? So what happens is your boundaries get compromised. When you see people that are in little bit of difficulty or suffering, you rush to help them. But what happens is a lot of people do not know how to receive this help. A lot of people do not know how to appreciate this help. This will leave you feeling drained because they don't know how to be grateful for your help. They don't know how to receive it. They don't know how to respond to it. There are a lot of people you have noticed this in your life where you're freely going away and helping people, helping people, helping people, showing up for them. But these are the people that end up betraying you. Because one thing, they never asked for your help. They don't need your help. They are good by themselves. But you almost have this savior kind of nature. You almost feel like it's your job, it's your duty to just run and save people. Because, in the end, let's just understand you are a good person, so you want good things for people. But there are people around you who will never know how to appreciate it. You might see this, you're going to help someone, and those people end up snapping at you. If you need a personal example, then I'd say I'd have these people in my life help, who I help. Oh my god. Okay, so I'll have. Okay, something's wrong. Wait. Okay, I just said I'll have. So probably it's like you are still continuing to do this, or in the future, you're still going to help people out without them wanting you or asking you. So just be um aware of what I'm saying right now. You are this person who runs to help everyone, right? but they don't need your help. It's almost like, I don't know how to say this. The kind of pure intentions you have towards people is not what they have. They're empty, they're hollow. They don't know how to appreciate your help. They don't know how to receive your help. They don't know how to, because you know what? They have not received things in their life, without conditions, without wanting anything in return. They haven't met a lot of people like you who come from a pure place of love. And because of this, you just want to normally help those people. You don't want anything in return, but they don't understand it. And even if you try to explain all these things to them, they would never understand it. And so instead, what happens is you end up getting hurt by these people because they don't know to reciprocate your energy. As I always say, excuse me, there's an energy imbalance. What you give is not what you receive. So there's a lot of conflict. This has happened to me. It has happened with myself. I have had a series of people that I would rush to help, right? You know, just when something would go wrong with people, when no one's watching them, I would notice them and I'd rush to help them. But they were such ungrateful people. They ended up betraying me. Okay, I do not know. This vehicle that just passed by, I don't know. Whenever I sit for a message, this passes by. Is this significant to any one of you? Okay, so I was saying this. You know, the people that received help from me, right? In the beginning, they appreciated me a lot. They were like, "Oh my God, you're this," and then they gave me the worst of the worst. They ended up hurting me, betraying me, labeling me, because they don't come from the place that you come from. They don't understand your world. They don't understand what's going on inside you. You know, let's say they are a mean person, right? Because they're just going to think that you are the same. They think everyone is like them because they cannot appreciate you. Excuse me. They have never known anything else than what they know already. They have never met someone like you. You're just going to get hurt. This is not just um it's not just about helping, about everything else. Even in a relationship, I don't know how many messages it's been now. Every single message, it's always about an energy imbalance in your relationships. It's always like you are the one that's always giving more. I would just say, I don't know why, I'm sorry about this, but I just want to say, just shut up. Just shut up for a second. Just sit on your couch or on a chair. I don't know why I want to say a wooden chair. Just sit. Don't rush to help people always. It's going to backfire sometimes. Because everyone is not okay. I'm going to give you another example, okay? You should understand this. So there's this person who, and listen to this carefully. There's this person who had some emergency, health emergency. They went to the hospital. So someone accompanied this person to the hospital. They had to stay there for a longer time. They moved to another city for this treatment. So this person accompanied them. And so, she stayed there day and night taking care of this person. You know, she ignored herself completely. She was there for everything. She was just like an angel. But you know what ends up happening? Within a few days, things happen in a certain way. Things play out in a certain way where a few of her jewelry, the person who went to the hospital, right, who needed this health care, this person's jewelry ended up, someone robbed her jewelry, okay? And so, this person who was hospitalized ended up accusing this person who helped her, right? She helped her like an angel, like a mother wouldn't care for her child so much. She cared so much, and she ended up calling her the thief when she's not. And when she asked her, "How could you accuse me of something like this when I came with such pure intentions? When I wanted to help you and I just accompanied you?" This woman that was hospitalized, this ungrateful person, just ended up saying, "Well, I didn't ask for your help. Why did you come with me? Why did you do this?" You understand? So this happens, and this has happened to me as well, and this has happened multiple times. So don't go helping people that are ungrateful, because your help is not appreciated anyways. These are very ungrateful people. They don't have gratitude in their heart, so they end up biting you like a snake. You don't understand this. Also, such things keep happening to you, right? Over and over, over and over. This keeps happening to you so you can learn about better boundaries. This has been my journey as well. It's been very hard, especially for an empath or a sensitive person. You know how it is. But this is my journey as well. Things kept happening to me until one day it was like, okay, I am the problem. I don't have good boundaries. That's how I learned to have good boundaries. Now I don't rush. I don't rush. If I deeply feel for someone, right, I want to help them and I cannot, I just pray for them. And the person that I know I can help, I'm allowed to help, my help is required, I do show up there. So this is for any one of you, right? This happens to a lot of you. So this is your example. Make sure you don't rush to help somebody. They end up betraying you, blaming you for things. That's because the universe is wanting to tell you to have better boundaries, because you don't have good boundaries. Okay, so another message for you is your kind, accepting, and loving, forgiving heart is not a weakness, it is a treasure. Keep doing what you do. The heavens love you. I hope you don't take yourself for granted. This happens, right? A lot of empaths, a lot of sensitive people end up thinking, okay, there's something wrong with me. I'm not normal. Because everyone else is a certain way and I'm not normal. But this is your confirmation. You have the most beautiful heart. You're so kind. You're so accepting of people. You're so forgiving. People make you feel like this heart of yours, right? It's a weakness, but it's not. It's a great strength. Okay, do not second guess yourself. Do not doubt yourself. Okay, this heart of yours, it's a treasure. It's unique. It's very rare to find a person like you. You're a very rare person. You have a very rare heart. You have a very rare soul. Okay, appreciate yourself. And another reason why I said do not rush to help people is exactly, this is exactly the reason. Since you're so rare, right? You rush to help people, but people don't appreciate it. They don't understand it. You will end up feeling really bad because you're investing your energy in the wrong people and in the wrong places always. You know what happens, right? We are humans. Everyone is like an energy being. If our energy is not reciprocated, we end up feeling drained, we end up feeling sick, we end up feeling heavy. We don't want those things. So stop rushing towards people that don't need you or your help or your advice. Okay, just stay in your lane. When you're needed, when you have to show up for someone, just show up then. And the heavens are saying, the heavens love you for who you are, for your gentle heart, for your kind heart. Okay. Also, another message I have for you is it's about the journey, not the destination. The outcome will be amazing if you love the process. I what I feel is a lot of you're thinking about something I do not know. This could be a project, this could be a journey, a literal journey. Somebody on a bus. I don't know why I see somebody on a bus traveling. Okay, you're thinking about the destination rightly, like how I'm going to reach, when I'm going to reach. This could also be success. This could be YouTube for some of you. This could be any kind of work that you do. You're thinking of when you'll get success, right? But the message is it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. And it's a good message. It's a beautiful message because if you like the journey, right? Imagine you're on a bus, you're traveling somewhere. If you close your eyes, if you sleep until you reach your destination, you cannot see what's going on around you. You don't see the beautiful landscapes. There's so much to see in this journey. There's so much to learn. Every probably every mile the landscape changes the beauty of the nature, right? So you ignore everything in this process of not wanting to experience the journey but just wanting to reach the destination. So I hope you understand this message. Also, okay, another message for you is you are the star. You could literally like be a star. Probably you sing. I don't know why I want to say sing, or you're artist. Also, another thing about the star, the star is the brightest thing ever. They're so unique, they're so brilliantly bright, shining, amazing. You could also be the star wherever you are, even if you're not a celebrity, even if you don't do anything. There's something about your eyes. I don't know why I want to say your eyes. Um, okay, wait. I'm literally staring. It almost feels like I'm staring into somebody's eyes right now. I don't know, somebody's hazel eyes. Also, I see a woman with a jacket on, excuse me, like a sleeveless jacket on, boots, some countryside. I don't know who this is. Okay, there's something in your eyes, right? Your eyes are very different, they stand out a lot. Wherever you are in any crowd, excuse me, you stand out a lot. Okay, I was just waiting for this vehicle to pass, or any one of you like riding, I don't know. Okay, so your eyes are very brilliant, they shine bright like stars. They embody a very beautiful quality, a very divine quality. So you end up standing out no matter where you are among people. Maybe you're in a crowd or anywhere. Okay, there is something within you. This could literally be that you are a celebrity, or you could be an artist, or just a normal person, right? You're just going about, you have what is it called, a barn or something, a countryside, beautiful life, but there is something so angelic about you. Okay, I think it's your kind heart. I don't know why I see someone tending to like chickens and all these animals, these farm animals, these like, I don't know what you call them in your region, like these domestic animals, all kinds of different animals in your farm. I see someone caring for them a lot. It's because of the most beautiful heart you have. You have the most angelic, the positive, the amazing heart of yours, right? So you stand out. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to put any kind of effort. You just naturally stand out among people. It's a good energy, it's a positive energy, it's such a beautiful energy. You're like a child. It's a lot of innocence in you. Okay, so that's why the message says you are a star, a literal star. Okay, um so these are your messages for today. I hope these messages made sense to you. A part of this message could make sense to you, or the entire message. However this resonates, take what resonates and don't take what does not resonate. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I love you. Take care of yourself, prioritize yourself more, and do not waste your energy on wrong people, wrong places, wrong things where it's not reciprocated. Okay? I'll see you in the next one.